Oh, hi. Part 3, final part of this episode. Just admiring my handiwork here. I came to just check on things the other day. I didn't have very much time, but I had a hammer with me. I always bring a hammer in with me because, I don't know, just feels appropriate. Don't want to walk in without a tool. That'd be just weird. So with my hammer, I thought, well, I might as well do something with it. And so I smashed some of this concretey plaster stuff off my chimney just to see what the bricks were like underneath. And look at that. That's 100-year-old bricks, people. Just beautiful. Haven't aged a bit. They've been well protected. I brought my laser up here just to demonstrate to you all how much of a lean this building's on. Also, this is where I've put plastic sheeting in the windows just to stop snow and rain getting in. So what we're going to do is we are going to demonstrate the wonkiness. Okay, so here at the edge of the building where the laser is, we have a reference height of 55 and a quarter. If we come out here into the middle of the dining room, we're already at 57 and a quarter. So that's a 2-inch difference between where I'm standing and where the laser is over there. 2 inches. It's some work to be done. I've just got to figure some things out because it seems like it's sinking more up here than it is in the basement. So there's also, I'm not sure, just going to have to figure it out. There's going to be some demolition in the ground floor apartment required, just to have a look inside the walls to make sure that nothing's dry rotted. Because if I've got dry rotted walls down there, hopefully it's just in an isolated location. It's going to freak me out, man. So here we are on the far end. So what were we, 55 and a quarter, 57 and a quarter, so 55 and a half, 55 and a quarter is our reference. Far end of the dining room, 58 and a half. So that is 3 and a quarter inches down. At that point, here we are in the far end of the kind of entry vestibule. Here we are. Yeah, 58 and 3/4 again. So that's 3.5 inches. The most that I could measure downstairs that we'd sunk was 2.5. So that's another 1 1/4 inches that has been lost somewhere. Maybe just in, I don't know where else would have settled. Wood shouldn't settle. It's just designed timber walls. If they're kept dry and they're kept, if they're designed properly, built properly so they don't bow, not loaded up too much, they should keep their dimension for their entire lives, which is indefinite really. But we'll figure it out. Stay tuned. And here we are at the far end of the living area. Again, 58 and a half. Now this is near the front of the building, which is, back towards the front, we're nearing 57. And then here, 56. So that's as it should be. I'd be really worried because this wall here, this one, that is pretty much masonry all the way down to the ground. So if the floor here has sunk, then it's either come off the wall in some weird way, or the wall itself is compromised. And man, that would be such a bummer, but it's okay. I mean, half an inch from laser all the way to that window wall over there. That's fine. That's within tolerance for a building this age, I reckon. Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, so that's 3 3/4 inches, was it? 3.5 inches? 3 3/4. That's a fair bit. And you can tell. Like, look at that. Oh, hang on. Let's just see. This is a pretty good demonstration. This architrave here. So here we have 30, just over 34.25. Over here, $32.25. So this side here is a full 2 inches higher than this side here, and it shows. You can really tell it's on a lean. Yeah, so this jacking process is going to be pretty stressful on this building. It's going to take around 3 months, I reckon. It's going to take a couple of weeks just getting all of the jacks and posts in the basement. There's a lot of cracking out of concrete and building crib footings and buying posts and bring them in and setting them up. You don't want to rush this stuff, and so that's going to take a little while. Once it's all set, it's all loaded up, then it's basically just a process of coming in. I mean, I'll be here anyway, but once a week, just giving them all a turn, pushing them all up between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch, concentrating on the ones that are the lowest, but working them all a little bit so that they're all taking kind of an even amount of the load. If you just crank on one jack and none of the others, and like push it up like a full like 1/4 to 1/2 inch without turning any of the other jacks, then you're just loading it up. You're asking for it to fail. You're asking for one of the other jacks to get completely unloaded and fall over, or something just disastrous like that. So you just want to give them like a 1/2 turn each over time. Just be really patient. Enjoy the crackling sounds that the building makes, and just do thorough inspections during the process and just see what's actually happening up here. Now that I've kind of got my reference points, like I know that this point is 3 inches higher than that point, etc., I can now come back, take these measurements again throughout the process, and really kind of quantify what's going on, which hopefully it makes a difference. If we pick up one of those, if we pick up the beam downstairs at like an inch and a half, and then we come up here and there's only been like 1/2 inch effect, then we're losing that somewhere in the ground floor apartment, and that would be like I said before, a bit of a bummer. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully every little bit of measurement that we crank into the basement translates up here. That's the idea. Nice tidy room. Beautiful. Bathroom. Tidy. This room, yeah, still a bit of a mess. Big hole in the wall. Pile of rubble. But we've got like lovely plastic sheeting. Kind of get a frosty version of the view. It's got a kind of post-apocalyptic vibe that I don't entirely hate. Yeah. Oh man. So I've said it before, goal is to move in here in spring. I'm going to be roughing it, but I'll have a working bathroom and a working kitchen, and the weather will be getting warmer, and by the end of spring the idea would be to have like at least heating in one of the apartments that I can like then move into, and just live here in perpetuity until the bastard's done, you know. Yeah, that's it for now. peace out from Northwest Goldberg, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.